Today's horoscope, Aquarius April 22nd, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's energies can feel like an emotional unblocking of sorts. You may get to clarify yourself to someone, which feels good. It's also a fine time to take the lead with your ideas, opinions, insights, and plans. At the same time, someone's insight can further your self-awareness. Changing your thinking or habitual attitudes to improve your life can also figure strongly now. You might also consider a big purchase or commitment. It's a good time to take a hard look at your finances or plans for the future with realism. You are especially practical and realistic now, and it makes sense to use this to your advantage. You also have an eye for practical details and things that will last over the long term. There could be the need to be stern or strict for the better good. The goal now should be purging. Taking control of your life requires time and energy. Resolve to make changes, but avoid focusing on getting immediate results. As your planetary ruler, Uranus, dances in the sky, he will interact with another cherub with golden wings. The Great Awakener will link sweetly in a sextile to our radiant goddess planet of love and beauty, Venus, promising that you could have an instant attraction that manifests out of thin air. True love is even possible if you and your suitor are open to a less traditional partnership with freedom, experimentation, and an open mind. This could end up being a long-lasting union that helps you and your twin flamingo experience even more of what life has to offer. Get serious about your self-worth. It is time to own who you are and what you do, as Saturn in Pisces conjuncts the North Node in Pisces and opposes the South Node in Virgo. For far too long, you may have felt insecure in your professionalism, skills, and capabilities. Your insecurity may have deterred you from pursuing something better in your work life. It could have capped your potential to make more money or to rise above in your career path. Own what you can do to achieve greater levels of security and stability at work. You can make the best of a rotten situation by looking for deeper meaning and staying focused on your goals. In fact, if this could always be the case, there would be no rotten situations. It's possible to look deeper and see the forest for the trees while the aspect of the day exerts its energy, making what we want and what we are able to achieve more aligned. Test your strength when you exercise and acknowledge the part of you that wants things to work out. If it's been a while since you've lightened up and had fun, this day will really help. The essence of a vibration can see you chuckle at even the toughest of life's challenges, which is where the power of this number really lies. It can be so easy to take things far too seriously. This essence balances it all out. See if you can make plans to go and do something you really enjoy after work today. Let your hair down. 3 days after Mars returned to your relationship sector, and just as he is still closely aligned with Neptune in your communication sector, the Moon returns for its monthly visit to Aquarius. This will see them clash, and for a few hours, so too will your own and your relationship needs. The Moon and Mars clash somewhere every 4 weeks, so this is an ordinary clash, but for the first time here since Mars left your relationship sector in the new year. While you not only have Neptune but Mercury, the planet of communication, on hand to keep the communication lines open, with Mars just days away from a more significant clash with Pluto, this is a chance to get a heads up. 3 days away from Mars' return to your relationship sector, the Moon finds itself in the wrong place at the right time today. As the Moon returns to Aquarius, it will move into opposition with Mars, potentially pushing some buttons or evoking some strong emotional responses as your own and your relationship needs clash. However, this will not only give the warrior planet of the cosmos something to fight for, but still add a friendly aspect to Neptune in your communication sector, with the communication lines open. Daily Planetary Overview. As Saturn aligns with the North Node in Pisces and stands opposite the South Node in Virgo, the universe presents a moment of deep reflection and potentially long-lasting decisions. This isn't a fleeting astrological event. It's a powerful cosmic invitation to pause and ask yourself one essential question: are you in this for the long haul? This energy isn't about short-term wins or temporary satisfaction. It's about commitment. about taking responsibility for the future you're actively shaping, whether consciously or not. This could apply to anything from a romantic relationship or a new career path to a major financial agreement or a personal promise you're considering making. Whatever it is, it's asking for your full attention and a long-term vision. Maybe you're feeling drawn to say yes to something that looks good on paper, but deep down you're not entirely sure if it's right for you. Perhaps there's pressure to commit, sign your name, or make a promise that could lock you in for months or even years to come. Take a moment to slow down. Ask yourself, is this aligned with the kind of life I want to build? Because under Saturn's influence, what you agree to now could have a ripple effect far into your future. This is a time to be clear-eyed and grounded. Not fearful but intentional. If you've ever looked back and thought, I wish I'd taken a bit more time before I said yes to that, then consider this your second chance. It's perfectly okay to take a pause, ask questions, seek guidance, or even walk away if something doesn't feel quite right. Your future self will thank you for choosing wisely. At the same time, you may find that your mind is especially active right now. You're likely analyzing situations deeply, maybe even reading between the lines more than necessary. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, your insights are sharp. On the other, you might overthink or misinterpret someone's words or actions. That's okay, just try to give yourself grace. If you find yourself spiraling mentally, step back. Go for a walk, journal your thoughts, or talk them through with someone you trust. Don't let mental clutter cloud your sense of purpose. Challenges may also surface unexpected roadblocks or interactions that throw you off balance. It might feel like someone is working against you or like you're being subtly tested. Instead of resisting, try to approach these moments with curiosity rather than frustration. What are they revealing about your boundaries, your values, or even your fears? Often, the people or circumstances that challenge us the most become our greatest teachers if we're willing to listen. On a brighter note, the emotional energy today brings a soft, affectionate glow to your relationships. Whether you're partnered or single, you may feel a greater ease in expressing your heart. There's comfort in being open, in sharing your feelings without expectation. If you're in a relationship, this is a beautiful time to reconnect, to talk, to listen, and to simply enjoy each other's company without pressure. If you're single, your magnetic charm and originality are likely to draw people in. Friends may seek out your company more than usual, inspired by your ideas and enthusiasm. But don't be surprised if you feel a little drained beneath the surface. With so much energy moving around, your system may need a pause even if your mind keeps racing. If motivation feels low, don't push yourself. You're not lazy, and you're not falling behind. Sometimes, the most productive thing you can do is rest. Let yourself reset, knowing that your natural energy will return, and when it does, you'll feel more aligned and effective than before. Financially, the stars are encouraging you to treat yourself, but with a little mindfulness. Now is a wonderful time to invest in something that adds value to your life, whether that's a useful tool, a thoughtful gift, or even a meaningful experience. But rather than splurging on one big item, consider spreading your resources across things that truly enrich your day-to-day. Listen to advice from those you trust. They may have insights that help you make smarter choices with your money. And remember, abundance isn't just about what you gain, but also about how wisely you use what you already have. As this day unfolds, think of it as a gentle crossroad between the past and the future, between the things you've outgrown and the opportunities that are calling you forward. You don't have to figure everything out at once. You just have to be present with what you're feeling, honest about what you want, and courageous enough to choose with intention. So, let me ask you, have you recently faced a decision that felt weighty or long-term? How did you navigate it? Or are you sitting with one now, unsure of which direction to go? Share your thoughts, your stories, or even your questions below. We're all in this together, learning as we grow, one choice at a time.